A vibrant and thriving Singapore is inseparable from her open sky and her open borders. A project such as this had never been attempted anywhere else in the world. The team had no reference points and no templates to follow. The only certainty was a tight timeline and a steely determination to do things right.
My name is Ivy. I'm from Surbana, Jurong. I'm the architect for the entire Connect Changi project. We are at Expo now. This is the hall that you see in my background. We are both at the drawing board as well as on the site because there's a very tight timeline to deliver the project. From a design perspective, this is really, I would say, the first of its kind. It's a new typology. You can't call this really a hotel or a community care facility of sorts. It's not an isolation or quarantine facility, but it's really a unique facility in itself, dedicated for business travelers. It's a huge challenge to come up with a design of this that meets pandemic requirements. So there's a lot of learning as we go along. We are here today to actually explore the site, to understand the existing facility. Typically, it will require us, at least a good couple of months on the drawing board. But in this case, we had to execute immediately. A lot of decisions have to be made very quickly.
My name is Luke. I'm a director at the Enterprise Development Group at Temasek. I'm the project lead for the Connect Changi facility. So the idea came about maybe around early June last year. If you recall, we were right in the thick of COVID, where things were rapidly evolving and travel was all cut, right? And despite the government efforts to open up various travel lanes to do so in a safe manner, largely some sectors that relied heavily on visitors were impacted quite badly. Connect Changi is never about profit making. We are not doing this to operate a hotel or anything like that, but rather to see how we can help the community. The benefits are obvious. You have the aviation sector that's clearly badly impacted. You also have a lot of businesses and economic activity that's dependent on visitors as well. The question was then, how could we enable people to come in a safe manner, meet locals, and again in a very safe manner, and to ensure that at least some of the recovery can start to happen.
So yeah, Luke, this is the cubby hole for the food.
Okay.
So when someone delivers the food, right, they will actually put the bento here. So press the bell and then the resident will come out and collect. So there's no interaction.
There's no interaction, yeah.
Yeah. So the courtyard is also where our amenities are located.
Right.
So you will see here, this is one of the gym court.
Yeah.
So we have 3 gym courts every courtyard.
Yeah.
We explore many options of what to do with the courtyard, whether it's a skylight, open up the roof. Right? Then we say, okay, maybe the easiest way is to create some sort of key feature. This one was like dew drops, in the morning that you see. So it's like frozen in space.
This project is complex in its own way, right? It is first of its kind. There's no template for it. We had to design something that works, but something that also takes into account safety and to make sure that we very much reduce the risk of contagion. I think we're not too far now. Just matter of a couple of weeks that we're really putting in the final touches of the facility right now. Really, making sure the rooms are kitted out and all that. Most of the heavy stuff is done. We're doing a lot of testing right now. So fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
At the landside reception, so this is where our local visitors will come to check in for their meetings. I'll just show you one of our biggest meeting rooms. So it is our boardroom. It can hold up to 22 pax, but because of social distancing restrictions, it's 8 local visitors and 5 in-house guests. Because it's airtight, it's actually soundproof, so we utilize this speaker so that they can communicate with both sides. This document transfer box allows you to transfer small documents that you need to sign or physical items basically that needs to be passed. The other side actually can't open the door until you've closed the door and turn on this UV light. Only then will they be able to open and retrieve the item from inside. I've always been interested in the hospitality industries, and I just stumbled across this job. I just thought it'd be a regular, front desk job. Then after that, during my interview, actually they mentioned that it'd be a new project that has never been done before. It is actually very daunting to be part of the first of this initiative, because there's nothing to fall back on. There's nothing that we can refer to, and it feels really significant to me that I'm helping Singapore reopen its borders and help restart its economy.
My name is Sangeeta and I'm a swabber at Connect Changi. I swab the guests who are staying in this facility. I have to don my PPE every day, going to the medical testing area. This is a high-risk area, so everyone plays their part to ensure the place is safe for the other guests. Initially, when I was applying to be a swabber, there was a bit of reluctance because of the fact that I have an elderly parent at home and a young child. People were a bit worried, hey, are you sure you want to go into such a high-risk job? I told them no. If everyone is going to be selfish, then we wouldn't be having any medical personnel at the front line. So our doctors and nurses also have got families, you see. So if they can work, why can't we? I'm also representing my country. I protect myself and I protect those around me as well. It's not just about me.
Connect Changi is a collective effort. Everyone went over and beyond. Everyone brought to bear their skill sets, their expertise. I think more importantly, a commitment to try to make this work.
We are all very honoured, I would say, and excited that be part of this Connect Changi facility. In time to come, it might become a new type of post-pandemic facility that would become a new norm.
Will we solve the COVID issues with Connect Changi? Absolutely not. But it's a first step that we need to take. Businesses like ourselves cannot just stand by and just wait for the government to do everything, right? We need to take the first step so we can all start towards the path of normalcy.
Now, I commend the consortium of companies behind Connect at Changi for making this project happen. Building this facility within 14 weeks is quite a feat. This collaborative approach is our key strength, one that will help us emerge stronger from this crisis.